Welcome, everybody, to a late and chaotic episode of Raw Talkin' It. I'm Andrew, aka Titus. That's Joe, aka Might Be Joe, aka Possibly Joe. Resetting for Heliolisk Joe.
So I didn't do it between episodes like I said I was going to.
Hey, man, we've been busy. It's been busy. It's been a busy week.
It has been.
It's been a busy past 2 weeks. This will probably be, or I'm going to just come out. It'll probably be a little bit shorter episode. Last episode went longer, and there's not very much. I mean, we've both been pretty busy with work, so there's really not a ton to talk about unless you want to hear about bridges and software testing.
Before we get rated again, and we have to run the episode super long. Yeah, I was in work test. I was in phone calls literally all day for the last 4 days. This morning, I finally got a bit of a break because we were ahead of schedule. But like this whole week has just been incredibly boring because not only have I been in phone calls all day, but like the first 2 days, basically, I wasn't the one like driving any of those phone calls. There were like 15 or so people on the call, and I was a listener. And
if you don't have to have your camera on, you can just fuck right off and play on your phone.
Yeah, like there was a lot of working on work stuff in the background. I was installing some software that has a lot of where it's one of those things where it's not like, oh, you hit the install button, then you walk away. It's like you got to babysit it for the whole time.
My program does that sometimes where I literally have to sit there and babysit the hell out of it.
Yeah, so I was the first like 2 days was basically me just babysitting this install the entire time while on these phone calls. And then some of the other times, yeah, it was a little slower where I was just kind of like, I'm just gonna read some Reddit right now and just gonna chime in whenever anybody asks me a question directly, which is not often.
Kitty, I have an energy drink almost every day work so that I can survive because I sleep like ass. Titus has poor work ethic. That is untrue. I work my ass off. I'm the only one doing my job. I barely have time to do it. My poor work ethic is I set my phone to do auto battles, and then I put it down and leave it on the charger, and I auto battles most of the fucking day. I listen to Dungeons and Daddies because that fucking podcast is so goddamn good.
It's very, very good.
What episode are you on, by the way?
I think we're officially 2 behind now.
Okay, so you've gotten past the trial.
Yes.
Okay, I just got the verdict of the trial.
Yes, we're a solid. This is the part where there's about to be some stuff involving a prison, correct?
Yeah. The Supermax.
This is where.
Oh, it's so much Nick Cage shit.
This is where you need to go. You need to go read up or watch up on your Nick Cage stuff because there's literally like 4 episodes. Like one of the ones we haven't done yet is also a Nick Cage.
They've been talking about it already. As soon as this trial stuff started, I'm like, oh, this is what Joe's talking about. This is all Nick Cage shit.
Yes, I would highly recommend we could do a stream week or a stream movie night this weekend, and I'll watch one of these movies with you.
I have Logan this weekend.
Because some of them are really good, and you should see them because they're good movies, such as The Rock, which has been referenced, and there is an episode title called The Rock, which
there's also Face Off, that one, which is bad but good.
Face Off, yes, that is the one that. So Jaden had not seen a couple of them. I don't believe he'd seen The Rock. He had at least heard of it, and then he hadn't. And then he either hadn't seen or it had been a long time since he saw. What was the other? There were like 3 that we watched. There's The Rock, there's Face Off, and then there's Con Air, which you already passed the Con Air thing.
Yeah. We're going into Contact now.
Oh my god, you have no idea. But you saw the Contact title, I assume.
Yes, yeah, that's literally. I just started that episode. I'm not that far in.
You need. Oh, but no, you got. So you finished the trial.
Oh, I have the new person. Yeah.
Wasn't that fucking wild?
Oh, it was hilarious.
It came out of. We were just like, we were shocked.
This is an actual. I cannot stress this enough. You guys need to listen to this thing. Joe gives us a lot of suggestions. I watch stuff and I watch it because I'm a nice friend. But this is legitimately some of the best content I've ever listened to. It legitimately makes me laugh out loud.
Yeah, it is.
It's so good.
Yes, that I won't even spoil it because this is how much I care about that one. But that reveal, there's been a few really funny like cliffhanger end of the episode reveals or whatever. This one was insane.
I gotta.
Absolutely, like we were completely like we had no idea what was going to happen. This was like so masterfully done. Oh my gosh. But you can now understand why the next episode is called what it's called, I assume.
Hold on, give me a second. We got that. Da, 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 da.
Kitty, you do sushi.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, sushi's probably good. We have a bunch of our friends in a giant text message, and they text us, and everyone's on track to get vaccinated. So we probably need to get Christmas in July going.
Yes.
Probably a good idea. Because
but yes, you can imagine why the next episode is titled what it is, since you've had that reveal.
I'm very excited.
But there was the last episode we listened to had another big change or big thing at the end that
I really like the system that he made for the trial. I thought that was really cool.
That he made for the what?
The trial itself, like
the
mechanics behind a D&D trial and the way that they set it up was super super cool. Like having arguments and such, having dice values, and actually doing objections have dice values, and doing all this and doing like, what a cool fucking system.
They got completely fucked though. Like mild spoilers, but boy, that was rough for them.
I don't know why it's on Monster Hunter. I changed it to Pokemon already, but thank you for that. My mod didn't say anything.
I
know I said it like 6 times. I reset my title like 6 fucking times because OBS was pissed off at me.
But yes, it's such a good show.
It's a good show.
We're, I believe, 2 episodes behind. I can check on my phone on Spotify with
I'm on like 46
how many
47 or something like that, somewhere around there. So I'm catching up. I'll actually be caught up. Well, I'm going to be sad to be caught up because I don't want to be caught up because then I won't have anything to listen to anymore and be sad.
It looks like we're 3 behind now because it looks like one just came out this week, but it may be a spin-off episode. I can't.
I've enjoyed the series so much. I've actually thought about joining the Patreon just because I've just gotten that much enjoyment out of it, and I think they deserve my money.
So we have we are in the Patreon.
I want to listen to that fucking rap album.
I did. Oh, but you got to listen to the first song though.
Yeah, I did.
It was insane.
It was very good.
But yes, we haven't actually bothered. We have not taken the time to listen to the thing. We also want to listen to the companion podcast. We also want to listen to the At the Mountains of Dadness. Like, there's a bunch of content that we really want to listen to.
I think I want to listen. I really want to listen to the Payton and whatever the Bullywog's name is. I want to listen to that.
Yes.
Whatever, I can't remember its name. Whatever Payton and Wallace? What's his name?
Walter the Immoral.
That's right. The Bullywog.
All right. I'm giving this one more try, and then I'm leaving this damn building.
All right, that's fine.
Last try. Come
on, Heliolisk, you dick. You're actually a pretty good Pokemon, so...
Nope.
You're such a dickhole.
I'm loading the save state. I'm going to turn my emulation speed back down.
Okay.
and we're going to I'll just do it later. He doesn't want to. This for the time being. It may as well be a failed encounter.
Fuck it, we'll do it live, right?
Yeah. But yes, But back to what I was trying to like get you to do something is you should definitely watch all of these Nick Cage movies that you have not seen because they are very funny, and good. So Con Air falls under the umbrella of so bad that it's good. The Rock should not be good, but actually is unironically a good action movie. And then finally, there's Face Off, which is mostly just bad.
It's pretty. It's from what I understand about that movie, hearing so many people actually talk about it, it's just.
It's. I mean, it's fun, but it's not.
We can get Pokemon encounters here, by the way, because of the Rock Smash.
Yes, we can, and I'm gonna, for the sake of it, count them as different. There should also be we should have the item finder by now, or we're about to get it, because there's a bunch of items on the ground. They're mostly just like sell for money type stuff, but they're around.
Yeah, I am excited.
Watch this be shiny. No, it's not shiny.
Oh, her shiny's so good in the original game.
Yeah.
That purple, I never should have evolved that Pokemon. I should have kept it as that because it's so pretty. I'm mad at myself. Wish I could go back in time. Back time. All right, sorry.
But yeah, if you want to... Oh, are you kidding me? I missed the first time, and then the second time it tells me that it's immune to it. Come on now.
It happens to you a lot, actually.
But yeah, for real, you should watch some of those movies. So, like I said, Con Air, so bad that it's good. The Rock has no business being unironically good, but is. And then Face Off is basically just bad. It's basically just a bad movie, though it is fun at times. Yeah,
I'm already finished my beer.
We should be able to, by the way, I'm pretty sure in the next town we get the fishing rod, which is also encounters.
Oh, another beer.
So if I don't get a shiny from the rocks, then I will just wait until I get the fishing rod and I'll get my shiny that way.
Real. I'm gonna say something. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, Mega.
I can't remember. I don't know.
Stream movie night when?
I mean, eventually we'll be vaccinated, so we don't have to worry about that shit anymore.
Well, true, but that doesn't include your stream,
which is gonna be fun. It's gonna be really great. I'm gonna be sick as fuck for my birthday from my second shot. Super fun. Gonna love that.
Yeah, there's a decent chance that I will. So I get my shot, and then the day after Jaden gets his, and they're both we're getting them about town 30 minutes away, and there's a very decent chance that I will feel like such shit that I will just not go with him. Like normally I would drive with him to the town to get the shot, because like, why not spend some time together in the car or whatever, maybe listen to an episode of Dungeons and Daddies. Oh, hi Samurott. But there's a very decent chance that I'm going to be feeling ill that day, so he just might be on his own.
So what happens for us is we get the shot like the week of my birthday. So in that week, my birthday's on a Thursday this year, I think is what it was. So we also might have to push the podcast depending on how we're feeling, but we'll see.
Yeah, my shot's on a Thursday, so
you probably won't be feeling bad until the Friday, but we'll see. We'll see where
Yeah.
where we go. But so yeah, I'm on track to get it then or in that week or whatever. So we're thinking of getting it on Tuesday because then like Wednesday, Thursday we feel crappy or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then Friday Pokemon Snap comes out, and Saturday we have a wedding to go to. So
I'm excited for Pokemon Snap. I'm hoping I can knock that one out before. By the way, there's a bunch of items hidden. There's a bunch of stuff hidden to the south if you want to go look. A bunch of rocks and things.
That shiny looks cool as hell.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Pokemon Snap, and I'm not expecting that one to take a long time to beat.
I'm also not in a rush to beat it either.
No, but right after that's when Mass Effect comes out.
Yes.
So I expect to play some Pokemon Snap, but then I guess at the same time we're going to be taking turns playing because I don't want to buy 2 copies of Mass Effect this time, and also I don't want to play. I don't want to play on my PC. I have enough problems with my computer that I'd rather just plug. We got this fancy ass PS5. I'm just gonna play on the PS5.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna play it on.
So, that means though we only have the one TV, so we're gonna have to take turns. So I guess on the nights where I'm not playing, I'll.
You can always play Pokemon Snap,
something. Yeah.
I'm still debating on if I want to get another Switch or not. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean we have 2, and we mostly got it so that we could both play Pokemon at the same time.
Right.
And I don't regret that decision at all.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it, and I'm not sure there's a downside of it. I mean, the wife is really into Animal Crossing, and when the kiddo plays, he plays whatever game he plays, and if I want to play Monster Hunter while he's playing something, I can't right now.
Right.
But I would like to be able to play. The game is so fucking good. And then of course Pokemon Snap comes out. I would like to play Pokemon Snap, and then
I should got the item finder.
I thought about getting the Animal Crossing one because the wife has always talked about how she likes it and cute and all that. I kind of want her to, if we get it, I'd like her to restart her island so that it could be her Switch, and then I could just worry about just one Switch. But it'll be weird because she started the island on my account, and so logging at the same time and blah blah blah. So,
well, you're probably not going to get her to restart an island.
Nope.
Because that would be that's a lot of progress lost.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we've discussed it. So it's sitting there in the back of my brain, like, do I want to get a new Switch? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. First world problems, guys. First world problems. Right here. Get another Switch and stream Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Michael, we told you, after we do the Wind Waker randomizer, we will be doing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 after podcast night. So
that's pressure on me to beat Wind Waker.
I mean,
there's an Ultra Ball. You should definitely
we've got progress going now. You have items finally.
I do. You should use the item finder though. There's an Ultra Ball on this beach.
I'm beating everybody first, and then I go and do it.
Ooh, and a rare candy.
Excuse me. Rare candy's pretty good.
But yeah, you could transfer the island now. You do, I think, have to transfer it to maybe the same account.
That would be
so.
Fun.
It is possible that you would have to, but your account can be on both systems, so I think she could transfer it.
Can they be online at the same time?
They can play, but I don't think they can be on.
Yeah.
Line.
They can play at the same time, but I do not think they can be on. Yeah, we don't
sure, but she shouldn't. I mean, You shouldn't really need that. Oh, there's my shiny.
Nice. You like Yanmega.
I wanted Yanma / Yanmega anyways, so this is perfect.
Very pretty. The orange is gorgeous.
I actually do. Ooh, and I like the colors on the back too. Do you see that?
Is it green? Yep.
There's like 3 different colored
green
gems.
And red, and that's really cool. That looks really good.
Ooh, let's do this. Let's see if I can get him asleep.
The first shot, I'm surprised you're having so many reactions to the first shot. It's usually the second shot that's the...
This one, the second shot's the one that has Xenoblade 2 is not an online game.
It's very true. It's very true.
The second shot is the one that actually gives you so the first shot is the like, if you're going to have a negative reaction to it, you're going to have it on the first one, which very few people do, but like some people.
I've vetoed Politoed already, I'm pretty sure.
I thought I vetoed. Or no, you did veto Politoed for some reason, which I love Politoed.
It was a rock
I think
break.
you already have a water type, maybe?
I have so many water types already. It was a rock break Pokemon, so.
Oh, Nest Ball. Oh wait, no, Nest Ball. I want to use just a Pokeball.
Yeah, Pokeball's probably fine. It's asleep, it's low.
I thought it was a Net Ball, but no, a Nest Ball. Use the Nest Ball on something else. Ugh. Stay asleep though, please. Oh no. All right.
Nope.
But yeah, I mean, we bought it basically for the sole purpose of playing Pokemon at the same time. And while we have definitely played the Switches the same time before, and we bought Smash again so we could have Smash on both. I don't regret that, but I also know that we don't currently use both Switches. Jaden hasn't turned his on in a little while now because it's mostly I mostly am the only one playing Switch at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to drop the money for some convenience of everybody able to play the game at the same time for like a month. Because like Monster Hunter is real big right now, and I'll probably come back to it when the update happens. So, well, okay, maybe. I don't know, because there's supposed to, I mean, there will be updates and expansions to Monster Hunter and such. Maybe.
Yeah, like on one hand, I totally get it, where it's like, maybe it seems like overkill. It seems like blah, blah, blah. At the same time, I'm an adult, and it's a convenience, and I know it's a convenience, and I'm kind of just okay with that.
Yeah, kind of.
Like, I kind of am just willing to spend that money, you know? Sometimes I want the luxury, because I can afford it. And I'm fortunate enough to be able to afford it. Hey, Yanmega. All right, I need a name. I need a name for the bug.
Oh yeah, chat. Name the bug. I don't know.
Ooh, that was worth a lot of experience
I don't know
too.
What we're gonna name the bug, but Air Candy. Nice. Then again, man, I know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna buy a Switch and then they're gonna announce a new one at E3. I'm gonna punch myself in the face because I didn't listen to the rumors.
Yeah, it might be worth trying to hold out for a couple of months.
But I need the problem fixed now is the issue that I have.
I know, exactly.
I mean, if worst comes to worst, my local game store always is buying Switches. I take like $100 hit and they buy the Switch and then I get the like. That sounds kind of like real privilegey, but look, man, I went to college for a good job. Come on now.
We work hard and we
play hard too, baby. Let's go.
I need a name for this bug. Strategy, Michael, Kitty, somebody's got to name this bug.
Bug. I don't know how you put that into a name. Bug. There you go. With an A at the end. Bug. Right. Yeah, I mean, what's actually really interesting about the whole pandemic thing of not like, being in an office and such, and I haven't really gotten sick this year. I haven't gotten the tonsil swollen thing. I have been I've gotten sick, but like not sick, but I've thought I've been sick just based on anxiety alone of oh, I feel warm. Oh, should I have a fever? Oh, should I have COVID? That's like the when we have anxiety, your brain makes like the most crazy fucking jumps ever.
Oh, we went through the phase of every time I coughed, I think I have COVID.
Oh
like,
yeah,
I definitely went through
oh
that
absolutely.
phase.
Even now,
I'm past that phase.
I'm still there. I've gotten my first shot, so I'm like 50. I haven't gone anywhere except to see Chris. And when I do Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, we suit up and all that stuff. And so like I know I'm gonna be fine, but at the same time, my brain just goes, "Oh well, you have this deadly disease. See ya." It's like, "Oh, okay, well, all right." It's like, fuck. It's terrible. No. We suit up as in we have to wear we wear our regular face masks and then a plastic shield.
Quick feet.
And there is hand sanitizer at every table that we play at. So we have to use hand sanitizer before and after every match. Can't shake hands like we typically would. But once everybody's fully vaccinated, we won't have to wear masks and stuff anymore. Super helpful.
Yeah, I mean that's the place I want to get to. All right, I got my shiny. His ability and stuff is not great, so I'm not going to use him. I think I'm trying to decide if I want to even bother battling the trainers or if I just want to go to the next town.
Am I a professional? Yes, I am technically a professional.
Oh, I have to battle you.
My business card says I'm a professional.
Does he act professional? Different story.
At work, I do. How dare you?
Oh God, no! I curse the storm up at work.
Oh, I mean, I do with
God.
I do with some
our team's
people.
Sailor mouths, and memes.
With certain people, I will cuss, but not like a lot. I mean, I'm still filling that out. Where like, who can I be comfortable?
I don't curse in front of clients as best I can unless they're also doing the same thing.
And like, but you know, I say that as like I try to remain like really professional when I am talking to anybody, even if except for like my boss. I'm very cool with my boss. But I say that, and then like my head of the entire engineering division talks about like I was saying something to him or about like I was saying these 2 units or whatever, and he just laughing and jiggling, and he's talking about boob jokes while my boss, who was a female, on the call, and she's just laughing. It was like, oh, okay, this is who I work with. Okay, well, that's something.
Yeah,
it's fine. He's a good sport. He's funny. He's also insanely intimidating because he's insanely intelligent. So, you know, whatever. You win some, you lose some.
What? Oh, that's weird. Didn't know that was a thing. The berry hurt me.
Yeah, I've noticed
that was the thing that could happen.
There's a weird thing about certain ones that can.
Yeah, my team's fun. There's lots of gifs in our team chat, and there's.
I don't have a team. I'm the only one.
But our team's only. It's project manager, and then there's 4 engineers and 1 project manager.
We got told that we could hire people today, or they're looking to hire people today, so that's helpful.
Well, that's genuinely exciting and good.
It's great.
We our company is hoping to maybe hire some people soon. Like we just laid a bunch of people off.
And now we're looking to hire them back.
Well, basically they were saying that like we had to lay off a few people, but like maybe this fall we're going to be looking to hire, basically.
Well, I mean, once everything is vaccinated and the economy goes back to doing its normal thing, hopefully we can.
Yeah, it basically comes down to that, yeah, where we're just like, once things start to get back to normal, once things start to, you know, maybe...
But you got to realize the giant... Ooh, we're getting political here. The giant hole economically that we put ourselves in. I mean, it's not going to be better for a while. Not necessarily in terms of health and public health. Like, the economic impact that happened is something we really haven't seen before.
I mean, not the specifics, but like, we've been through a recession. This is our second once in a lifetime economic recession.
Yeah, baby, let's go.
This one's different though, obviously, because it doesn't have a like.
I saw our numbers drop all of a sudden because we started talking about COVID, and so people are just like, fuck this one up.
No, I mean it's fair.
I understand, but it's the situation of the world right now. You can't avoid it.
Yeah.
It affects us too. We are people too, and it sucks.
Slaking.
That thing is not going to have the ability that it usually has. No. So that thing's going to be a fucking monstrosity.
We're going to yawn it, and it also used yawn. Well, that's funny.
Ooh, I'm on a new route, though.
Oh, yeah, you can... I actually don't know how... There's a trainer. I don't... Yeah, no, there's some grass. You never found a shiny rock smash that you wanted, though.
What's my opinion of the infrastructure bill? I don't know the specifics, but I think Pete Buttigieg has the right idea at heart, but I think he's going about it the wrong way. Oh my god, yes, I'll take that. Rock break, I get a shiny Houndoom. I'll take that.
Ooh. That's nice. I like it. I mean, I personally think the infrastructure bill, we desperately need it, and I'm very glad that it is not. There's a lot of backlash where, like, it's not just bridges and roads, it's all this other stuff. It's like, newsflash, all that other stuff is also important.
Yes.
Like, it is, education is infrastructure. Internet is infrastructure.
I'm glad that that's in there. We do need to treat internet as an infrastructure, as a utility that is necessity by all. Period.
Yeah. Water systems and piping.
That's specifically
infrastructure.
So let's talk about this for a second. Now you're gonna get me fucking going. The whole civil engineering me is just gonna get riled up. The Flint, Michigan thing just got settled this year. It's finally gonna be done. They're finally done replacing pipes this year. When was that? 2010? Well, no, I think it was actually before that. When was Flint, Michigan? 2007? Fuck.
Earth Power.
Let me look. When did this start?
2013?
Sorry, it's 2014. Okay, so it's been going on since 2014.
8 years.
8 years. 8 years. A single town has not had good, safe drinking water. Are you fucking serious? So, and then you look at my town that I'm in, which isn't very far away from where Joe lives, about an hour away from where Joe lives. And the economic differences between my town and his town are crazy. His town is economically booming. It has been for a while. My town is in a constant kind of plateau.
Nice catch.
And we have a water main break in my town every day. Every day. The water main in front of my house, literally right in front of my house, burst and broke last year.
Yeah, any of these people saying that stuff like water pipes in education are infrastructure, I'm sorry, you're not participating in good faith. Of course it's infrastructure.
Yeah, it absolutely is infrastructure.
Anything that is an investment in our future, fuck Zygarde, really?
Oh my god.
Ugh. Anything that is an investment in our future
is infrastructure.
Basically, as far as I'm concerned, that's kind of the definition. Like, I know that's pretty vague, but like, as long as it is something where it is of course, use safeguards. Now I can't put you to sleep. Shit. But yeah, basically anything that's just like an investment into technology or work or anything.
Infrastructure is the general term
that passively makes life better for everybody. That's infrastructure, right?
So, infrastructure's definition is the general term for the basic physical systems of a business, region, or nation.
Yeah.
Examples of infrastructure includes transportation, communication networks, telecommunication networks, sewage, water, and electrical systems. They
Yeah.
are vital to countries' economic development and prosperity.
Yep. Yeah. And so people that are being like, this bill should just be the roads and the potholes. It's like, I'm okay.
No.
No, it shouldn't.
No.
Because like it's more than that. It's obviously more
We
than
need to
that.
update our water pipes. We need to update our water sewage treatment plants to be more
Yeah.
efficient. We need to upgrade and look into investing into renewable energies. We need to look in and invest to in upgrading our recycling plants. We need to look in and invest in better energy alternatives, not only necessarily renewable energy, but better energy alternatives such as everyone has the idea of like nuclear fusion and all that stuff. We have that. There's also nuclear fission. There are differences. We're well ways away from that, but still, cracking nuclear fission will be the biggest
backwards.
thing.
We're a ways away from fusion.
Sorry, we're away from fusion. We're at fission, which is the nuclear reactor.
Yeah.
My bad. I got it mixed up. I'm sorry. I'm stupid.
I just wanted to be like, I knew what you were saying.
Right. Get a little mixed
like
up.
An idiot.
I mean, I sound like an idiot all the time.
But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like we need to make these investments, and you might disagree on the specifics of this thing versus that thing, or do we really want to spend that much on this thing? Those are arguments I will totally listen to all day. If you are hesitant about spending X dollars on Y thing, or if you're hesitant about the like specific nuance, but what I've been hearing has just been like, this costs too much money, which like, yeah, it's gonna cost a lot of money. Yeah. There's a lot to do.
Infrastructure is a high initial investment. It just is.
And we get this money back. Infrastructure pays for itself.
Right.
I'm super stoked. I know it's one of the things they haven't nailed down all the way yet, but they're looking to try to make pre-K and community college free, and like that would be incredible and would be so beneficial. In particular, free pre-K would have such an impact on
we would make it
lower classes.
I mean, you're making it so that pre-K is available. You could, I mean, that's the thing is, you could do free pre-K. You could still have the private individuals who run their own pre-K.
Do whatever you want.
It's a thing.
You just make it.
You can still do that.
Pre-K part of public school.
It's just it's just a competitive market, and it's like, and that's the thing is like, our entire society or our entire economic is based on a competitive market. If someone makes a product, someone else can make that product and do it cheaper. So you have this competition. That's like, that is the general basis.
And if you want, if you are a rich fancy pants whatever, and you want to send your kids to the fancy private school, whatever, you're still going to be doing that, and anybody can still send
it doesn't affect anybody who's still doing stuff. It affects the middle class. It affects specifically the lower class.
Because
who can't pay thousands of dollars.
Incredibly expensive.
Oh, it's so expensive.
It is much more expensive than many people realize, and that many people can afford. And so, just letting the freedom to not have to, the freedom to be able to save thousands of dollars a month and have your children cared for, so you can then work and make money, that's huge.
Yep.
For the people that normally would have to say, well, we could send them to daycare, but we'd be losing $100 a month or whatever, right? Like that's the alternative here. And so absolutely, this is such a huge.
Yeah, it's a good idea. And also,
it's absolutely huge. And it is also infrastructure.
Yeah.
That is infrastructure.
I would agree. I would absolutely agree. And we can circle back even to like how they want to do all this and all that stuff. They want to talk about how Buttigieg put out in there that we want to start doing, instead of a flat gas tax, you want to do a tax based on mileage and all that stuff. When you fill up or what have you, tax maybe more, because if you I can't remember exactly the specifics, but it was very interesting to read, and I think that'll piss a lot of people off if they don't understand it. Actually, let me Google it so I don't see fucking. Because I do want to. I do think it's in. Yeah, it's something. Sorry, but it's something that he wants, but it wasn't in the infrastructure plan.
Yeah, and like there's some nuance to this. It's not all easy,
No.
and it's not all going to be super obvious like what we decide we want to do. I totally understand that.
Oh, never
And
mind.
again,
He walked it back. Unfortunate.
but and this is definitely getting into the political stuff, but um specify like and also making the
This bitch has a Groudon.
Making the conscious like statement that like historically these policies when enacted were enacted in ways that were had some racial implications,
Yeah,
often intentional, is a huge problem. And basically saying that like we are aware that this used to be that like this we are aware that people used to do it this way, and we are not going to make those same mistakes again. That is huge.
and
if you've read some of the history on some of these things, it's absolutely insane what people did and got away with, fully aware of what they were doing.
Absolutely. I think something that people need that people overlook as well is something that Joe stated earlier was, sure, infrastructure is a huge investment. I'm not going to lie to you. And I mean, it takes a lot of money just to build roads and bridges. You want to add energy, and you want to add education. You want to add telecommunication networks that's reliable and all this. You want to add all that stuff. You're looking at billions and billions of dollars a year just on those investments. But that's the thing, is those things create jobs. Those jobs get paid back, give money in people's pockets that are good paying jobs. I mean, construction work is good work. Not everybody wants to do it, but it's good work. You need people to do maintenance. You need people to man a water chemical plant, or man the energy plants, or do the paperwork for the construction company that's doing it. I mean, it creates these huge jobs in the economy, and it literally pays back to the people to put the money back into the economy, and that's how it gets paid for, and it's great. Of course, you have to pay taxes, which is apparently an iffy fucking subject. If you talk to anybody who's an American, but if you talk to anybody else in the actual developed world, taxes are fine. It's like our country got built on taxation without representation, and all of a sudden just went, taxes are bad. After like 1980, what? When the hell was Reagan president?
Fucking, I don't know, 80s. I think late 70s, 80s. I think was him.
As soon as he became president, backwards. Taxes went. Why do we need these? What happened? Why do we need these? These are terrible. No.
I'm buying the expensive shirt at the clothes shop.
I notice you're spending money on clothes and not on balls like you could be.
I have 30 Pokeballs. I'm fine.
I got plenty of balls.
I bought like 10 Great Balls. I'm good.
You're gonna get me fired up if you're gonna talk about infrastructure.
Yeah. I just
thank you, Michael. 8088.
Don't like. I just do not buy the argument that people make that certain things are, or like, okay, obviously not everything is infrastructure, but a lot of people are making specific arguments about specific things not being infrastructure, and it's like, of course they are. Like, what do you mean? Of course this is infrastructure. Also, there's a TM in the hotel.
Okay, I'll go back and get it. I'm on the route.
Well, I mean, the gym is also in this town, for the record.
I'm on the route looking for a new shiny.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that as well. But yeah, you can't get past right now. And it just says "gentleman in the hotel," so I don't know.
Oh, Spinda has slow start. That's bad. That's really bad.
M44 heal bell. Ugh, that's terrible. Okay, that's a waste. I guess I'll go look for shinies too.
But I think another thing that comes to mind is people probably wouldn't be so averse of paying taxes if everything else wasn't so fucking expensive. Imagine this. Imagine in a world where your taxes increase a significant amount, but you don't have to pay for childcare. You don't have to worry about healthcare anymore.
The thing I saw today was, imagine if, oh, that's a shiny Swablu, which you already, oh no, that's
mine.
Your shiny Swablu.
It's my shiny Swablu.
Was You know how when you schedule your COVID vaccine, you don't worry about how much it costs and you don't worry about any of the implications. You just go and you get it and it takes 30 minutes and you're done.
Imagine that all the time with anything that you have wrong with you.
Yeah, imagine that was all of healthcare.
Wouldn't that be fucking nice?
That's not necessarily. We're talking more infrastructure. Healthcare is its own sort of can of worms.
Right. But I'm saying taxes pay for these things, and if you pay more taxes, people automatically associate with that being bad. But it's not bad.
Take away
the cost of healthcare.
Oh, son of a bitch! That Soul Rock had a Bennettite. I have Bennett.
Oh my god!
Because I have Frisk. Would you, is it against the rules if I catch a Soul Rock so I can steal the item it held?
I don't care.
I'm doing that. If I see another Soul Rock with a Bennettite, I'm catching it just so I can get its item. Oh, hi Horde. Shiny Spearow.
Shiny Spearow, baby.
Well, I can tell you I'm
gonna veto that
not
Spearow?
Doing that.
You gonna veto that Spearow, boy?
Also, I'm frisking everything, and at least one of those things had a... At least one of those things had a frickin' leftovers, I think.
Anyway, you're getting me.
One of these things have frickin' sturdy?
You're getting me. That's a trap ninja. God, shiny Flagon.
It's possible.
We're getting real political and real divisive. Taxes implemented the correct way are good.
No, I for sure want. What I want is I want to cut defense spending.
Yes,
and I want to tax businesses more, and I want to tax rich people more.
Something
like that is basically my opinion. No. Something shiny. What's shiny? Oh my god, fucking Panpour.
It's SpongeBob.
Oh my god.
It's SpongeBob.
I think you need to get out of there. That's hilarious.
It's legitimately SpongeBob SquarePants.
That is insane.
But look at all the good options.
I wonder what it evolves into.
I can have.
Oh my god,
the shiny Venusaur.
And maybe something else. It's possible it's more things.
Like, look at these options.
No, it's just the Venusaur.
Look at these options. I could have a Halucha. I could have a Squirtle, and then there's 3 other things that I don't care about.
All right, I'm taking a risk because last time I did the Sludge Wave and the Venusaur that was in the thing didn't die. So I do not want to be here for an eternity.
It shouldn't die. It shouldn't die. Yeah, see? It's fine.
Yeah, it was close.
It shouldn't die.
It didn't die. Yeah, absolutely. I think
I'm absolutely vetoing this Panpour, by the way.
Politicians need to make less money. We need to get rid of a bunch of the lobbying bullshit. We need to there's a lot of things that we need to do. But
I agree. I also agree that being a politician should not be a career.
I was actually talking to some of my in-laws about this, and one of the things we talked about was that on one hand, I want term limits. Term limits seem like a great idea. On the other hand, I do think that being a politician is a career and a job.
Okay.
And when you have term limits, especially if they're too short, you run into the problem where you don't get veterans of the industry, which maybe that's just inherently a good thing. Maybe we should have veteran politicians, right? And by that I mean politicians who've been politicians for a long time, not veteran service members who are politicians. Maybe we don't need veteran politicians, but I sort of think that term limits are for sure a good idea, and I think that. But I do think politicians should be a job, because you do not want politicians to turn into a hobby that rich people can do because they can afford it.
Okay.
So you have to pay decently, because you need to encourage people who might not otherwise do it to get into it.
All right. I'm on board. I understand where you're coming from. Yeah.
Ooh, I can do the nest ball here because it's lower level.
That's not so bad. I get
but
that.
No, I also don't think that we should have a bunch of. I don't think the majority of our politicians should be over the age of 50, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't mind having some veterans of the industry, but there's literally like, Mitch McConnell and Nancy Pelosi are both like 80 years old. Like, I'm done. I don't want 80-year-old people in politics.
Look at Biden. He's what?
I don't.
76? 70.
Pelosi is literally over the age of 80.
Right.
And McConnell, I believe, is also close to that.
We don't need that.
What do I need to name Venusaur, by the way?
What does he look like? He's white with black and then a orange thing. Orange flower?
Yeah.
Be a good name for.
He
was polka dotted with orange polka dots.
Yeah, we just need to be spent like, as you said, we need to spend the money better, and we need to collect more from the entities that can afford to pay more, which is rich people, corporations. We need to close tax loopholes, get rid of tax havens.
Stop this trickle down economic bullshit.
Yeah, stop the bullshit. Like and one of the things that was talked about, supposedly just recently, Jeff Bezos was like, I think we should pay more taxes.
He came out and said that like yesterday.
But the big thing he mentioned is that if you're a CEO, especially of a big company that makes shareholders a lot of money, it is literally your job to make your shareholders as much money as possible. That is your job.
Right.
And
he's not wrong.
Apparently, you can literally be sued for basically intentionally making choices that make your shareholders lose money. And
that is a fucking thing that we need to fix, because that's a fucked up society that we live in.
Well, it makes sense, right? Like, your job, that is your job, but like, that's why it needs to be legislated. It needs to be legislated so it's not a choice, so that you can't try to get out of it.
Right, you can't sabotage a company or what have you.
So
you can't work your way all the way up as a CEO just to sabotage your own company. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, that's fine. But still. Ooh, shiny. I'm catching that. That's a shiny Delphox. And it looks way better than the original shiny that it has.
Ooh, that's really good. It's just fox colors.
It has Terravolt. All right.
Oof.
That's not good.
I am going to keep looking for a Solrock with a Bennettite. Because I have a Bennett. Hey, Solrock. Carrying a Bennettite? Maybe.
Isn't the items all random regardless? Or is it random to the Pokemon?
It's random. Basically, Pokemon in the game have a % chance to be holding certain items, and those items were replaced, but the hold rates are still the same, if that makes sense. So the odds that a given Pokemon is carrying an item is the same as it is in the base game. It's just that what that item is has been changed. I just happen to be running. My lead Pokemon happens to have Frisk. So he told me, and the thing is, I ran away before I realized what it was. So,
hey, Clown Prince, thank you for the follow. How's it going?
Oh, hi, Slugbuck.
Welcome to the podcast of everything.
Oh, Prince? Okay. I may know this person.
Clown Prince 215.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Guess we'll see. You are 566 follower, though, and we appreciate you. Pikachu! Hey, Cubchoo. That actually rhymes as well.
Wouldn't mind. I mean, at this point now, I'm trying to get that Bennettite. So, like, if I see, I might see other shiny Pokemon. Like, if we get another Horde, I'll see probably some more shinies.
All right, you caught the Venusaur.
Yeah, I did. I need to go back and, like, check its abilities and stuff. But
I'm gonna catch this Delphox because it's really pretty. I might replace it with my Vulpix.
Sadly, Venusaur came from a Horde, so it's only level 10 right now.
Ooh, unfortunate.
So unless it has some really good abilities or something, it's a decent chance that I do not use it, but we'll see. We will see. Oh, hi, Slowpoke.
Hey, Slowpoke's cool, man. Oh, I thought I was going to kill it. I was going to be pissed. Yeah, that Delphox shiny is significantly better than the original purple one.
I don't remember what original
purple.
Delphox shiny.
Purple.
Purple? Okay. I mean, purple's fine, I guess.
It's not a good looking purple. Braxian looks way better.
Stoutland.
Stoutland.
Stoutland is scary. In Gen 5, Stoutland and Herdier at the beginning of the game will just fuck you up because they have takedown and they're like fully evolved and normal type.
Nimbus! No, I don't want to learn Natural Gift. Get out of here. Yeah, man, damn.
Also, the amount of people I know that do not understand marginal tax brackets. My entire family was complaining about their tax bracket or whatever that they were in on Thanksgiving a couple years ago, and I was like, that's not
how that works.
Not how it works. It's marginal. You only the bracket only applies to the money above X dollars, and they were like, no, it doesn't. And
yes,
I'm like,
it does.
Definitely does. That's how it works.
Yes,
and they're like, well, I'm 50 years old. Somebody would have told me by now. And I was like,
or you just
somebody probably did. You just didn't bother to learn. It's not that complicated. Not that hard.
When you have to tell your 50-year-old in-laws that they're stupid, feels good, man.
Oh, these weren't in-laws. These were my family.
Oh, your family. When you have to tell your 50-year-old family
better about these things.
We have to tell your 50-year-old family. I mean, my family is stupid. So I'm my wife is the in-laws are the ones that have to. She has to go about. So
yeah,
that's fine.
All of my family is great because I'm sure they're definitely watching this.
Well, your mother is fantastic.
And I did mention that we do this, so she said. I do not imagine she would be able to figure out how to get here.
Nope.
But like,
it's fine with me though. Fine with me.
I made a comment that like,
but if she ever does find
this, I'm like, the VODs are on YouTube. If you want to go watch all the old episodes.
if she ever does, we love you. You're great. I love your Fox content. They're fantastic.
Oh yes, the Foxes were a big hit.
Foxes are fantastic.
5 babies.
Where the hell is the guy in the hotel? Where do I go?
It's first floor.
First floor, damn.
Guy, he's sitting at a table.
Oh, but an O-ring guy is up here too. Oh, power guy. O-ring.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I don't know where my mind went that I thought that O-ring was a dirty thing, but Mr. O does kind of feel dirty.
Yeah, that's exactly where my brain went.
So even though I know what an O-ring is, it's not dirty, but in the context of Mr. O, it feels dirty.
Yeah, and Mr. O it is.
Sorry, Mr. O Powers or whatever his stupid ass.
O Powers, it is dirty. I got Giga Impact.
Holy crap!
That's pretty good.
Do you have a normal type?
I think Electivire can learn it. I'm actually pretty confident he can learn Giga Impact.
Well, remember, it's the compatibility of whatever the TM normally is.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
So, it's more important just to ask, do you have a normal type with Stab, and maybe it can learn it.
I think we should beat
I didn't. Mine was so bad. Heal Bell is such a useless thing that I did not even bother to check compatibility.
Oh yeah, I need to check that Delphi. Oh yeah, it's terrible. That's right. Ugh.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't want it. The Houndoom has Iron Barbs, which is pretty good.
That's fun.
Take the Steel Gem. I mean, this thing has Psybeam and Ember.
Yeah, I mean,
moves can be used on the.
Oh, hi, Shiny Stoutland.
Oh, it's pretty. I like it. Moves can be used on the target regardless of its abilities.
That would be we get to ignore things like Levitate.
It's attack up and special attack down, so it's a terrible nature.
Yeah, Adamant. No.
I guess we're sticking with this. Vulpix.
You got a good team right now. I'm getting pretty close to being ready to evolve my Petalil. Ooh, shiny Slowpoke. Oh, darn, that would have been really good. I wouldn't have minded that.
That's cool. Where is the gym in this fucking place?
It's up the hill.
Up the hill? Oh, you have to use the bike, don't you?
Yes. This is the rock climbing gym. I really want to get that freaking Soul Rock, but I'll give it a couple more tries and then I will just go do the gym. Yeah,
we should end on the gym because we're getting late. Already 8:30.
Yeah.
Even though we started late, if we want to do some a little bit of extra Zelda.
And I do want to do some Zelda because we gotta finish Zelda so we can do Xenoblade.
Which you are all about the Xenoblade. How do you get up there
Well,
again?
I've been watching. You probably need to not go up the hill that clearly tells you that
But
it's a one-way
I
hill
want to
with the
go up
arrows.
there. I want to go up it.
There's another way up. You got it.
Yeah, I got it. All
Uh,
right, she'll teach. Oh, they gave me strength.
yep, he just gives you strength. That said, you can't use it outside of battle yet, but um, no, I've been watching this Let's Play of Xenoblade, and so the first thing we do is we're gonna do an inventory on the blades you have and figure out which ones are best for your party, which ones you need to be investing in, and like actually looking at their skills so that you can actually make informed decisions about how you should be using them.
Yeah, but that sounds like work.
There was actually so the main Xenoblade 2 guy, the main Xenoblade content creator on the internet. Ooh, oh, I love
Oh,
that
that's
deer so much.
gorgeous.
Oh, and I can't catch
That's
it. But I want to
unfortunate. It's very
know.
pretty. Fairy
Ah.
aura. Okay.
And I can't catch it. Oh my god, that hurts. Anyways, he put out a video today where so he's been making so there's a lot of blades in the game, right? The blades are the character weapon people, right? There's like 50 some odd of them. He's decided over the past few months to start releasing that's your cave back to the beginning. There might be a TM in there actually that you can get to.
I'll worry about it later. I'm gonna go to this
Yeah. He's been making guides for every single blade in the game, one by one. He's been making blade guides one by one, and today's he released one for a character that I think you have, which he realized in his testing that one of the abilities was poorly translated and is actually way better than he thought it was.
Really?
Oh, I gotta fight this trainer because I walked too close. Yeah, so the blade is Newt, which I think you have Newt. She's the big arm, floating arm lady. I think you have her, but I don't know. It's been a while.
Let me look. No, I don't know if we have her yet.
Maybe
we just rolled her. If we,
you might.
If we
I think you do. I could be wrong. Oh God. Okay, I'm fine. Anyways, one of the abilities, the text is reduces damage in a 5-meter radius by X%,
right.
and it is Enel. Yes. Enel is the Xenoblade guy. And he released a video on Newt, and the text was reduces damage in a 5-meter radius by X%, and that X ranges from 20 to 40%. And so the assumption that this person had was that an enemy within a 5-meter radius centered basically enemies that were more than 5 meters away would be doing less damage. That's what he assumed it was. What it actually
they're over 9,000 for sure. That's incredible.
Yeah, that's actually in the game. That's not even changed.
I forgot about
that. Anyways, so he assumed it was if the enemy is more than 5 meters away from you, or is less than 5 meters away from you, it will do reduced damage, right?
Is it based on the range?
No, what it actually is there's a 5-meter radius centered around you if you have Newt, whoever has Newt equipped, right?
Okay.
So centered on the driver that has Newt equipped. There's a 5-meter radius around that driver, and within that circle, all damage to allies is reduced by 40%.
Pretty damn good.
Any ally, so it is. So in other words, number one, the person using Newt has a flat damage reduction active 100% of the time.
That's literally busted.
That's crazy. And then also, if you're standing next to your allies, and it doesn't matter how far away the enemies are, it only matters how close they are to Newt. That's where the damage reduction takes place.
Jesus.
And so that is that is the thing he found out. And I was like, if you have that blade, which I think you do,
I'm not sure.
That would be a great way for you to like
put it on the healer and stay alive. If it's on the healer, I think we were.
You can put it on the healer if you have it, or you can put it on yourself. And it's a way to really easily passively tank stuff.
Yep.
Like, because that's an ability you don't have to worry about activating. It's a passive. So, or something. I guess it's technically a blade art, so it's something that they don't. It's not active necessarily all the time, but they'll do it frequently. So, but it's like that's awesome, and it's so easy. You don't have to do anything. Super. So that's a really good.
It seems pretty busted.
Yeah. I'll do this I'll do a few more encounters, and if I don't get a soul rock carrying a Benedite again, I'll go to the gym. But yeah, no, they do. Yeah. That is one thing, but I want to actually look at the blades you have and make conscious decisions about, okay, this is how this blade works. These are the things that they try and do. This is how this should affect your playstyle. And also now I know where to tell you to buy I know the best items for you to buy for your pouches and stuff.
Yeah, so that we can actually kill stuff quicker.
The main thing there is that, yes, there are certain categories of items that basically reduce the cooldowns on your skills, so you can do skills more often. And just buy a shit ton of those, spend all your money on those, and then just keep them active on whoever you're playing as, so that you can do arts more often. That's basically.
Ooh, a Vespa Queen with Intimidate is pretty. Damn. That didn't do any damage. This poor little Nimbus. Poor little Nimbus. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna need you to vamp. I have to pee crazy after drinking 2 beers like an idiot.
Oh god. Well, I guess I'll vamp until you get back, and then I'll go refill my drink, because we're gonna be doing this for a little while longer.
Yay!
Maybe not this, but we'll do Wind Waker. I frankly shouldn't even be that far away from beating it. Okay, all right, let's see if we can get this shiny before not a shiny. I don't want a shiny. I just want Benedite. I just want the item. Let's see if we can get this. No. Strategy, I'm multitasking too hard on streaming because I'm such a pro gamer or whatever that I'm having a hard time parsing what you said. But yes, healthcare premiums. I also think that, here's my crazy political idea. Healthcare shouldn't be tied to your job. Healthcare should be either. It should be one of two things. Healthcare should either be public and run by the government, or private but not tied to your job. The idea of health insurance being tied, if you lose your job, you lose your health insurance, is so asinine.
Oh yeah,
I cannot even comprehend.
It's sort.
It is absolutely insane.
I don't.
Just fucking give everybody Medicare. Just give everybody Medicare. Just fucking get it over with.
Oh, and of course, there's always the rumor that Social Security and Medicare will be gone by the time you and I retire.
Oh, I believe that. I don't think I'm getting Social Security.
But I pay into it, so where the fuck's my money?
The old people, they're all the baby boomers. Well, there's too many of them.
Unless they die off, it'll be fine.
Yeah, but then they die. But there's not enough people. There's not enough people putting the money in anymore. They took it all.
True.
Man.
This damn stupid idiotic bird or Vespa Queen might kill me because it had a berry that healed its HP. That's what I thought.
All right. Let me just 3 more encounters, including this one. And then I'm ditching. I just realized I really should get the Bonnet. I have a Bonnet. Like, if I had just paid attention, I would have done it the first time. But now it's going to be a problem.
Man,
Another shiny Stoutland.
out of all the shinies that you could have got, Stoutland is the one apparently.
I really would have liked that Deerling or that Slowpoke.
Man, strategy got me all fucking fired up with this infrastructure nonsense, taxes, and such. Man, it is. It's so close to home too because it's my job, and it's like, yeah, I have, I have a finger in the pot there. Where it's like, if we don't have money for infrastructure, I don't have a job. But thing is we're always gonna need infrastructure.
Yeah.
So
you're I'm cheating out one more encounter, then I'll go to the gym. You're standing at the gym leader, and I am not close.
Yep.
Did you battle every trainer, or did you just beeline straight to him?
I think I missed just one trainer.
Okay, there's at least one.
He's like off to a
trainer I know that's
side,
like off the beaten path.
Yeah, he's off to a side path. He's the one I did not.
Okay, well then at least let me get into the gym, and then we can save and wrap up.
I was gonna fight the gym leader.
Okay, so then I do this, and then I do this. Okay. For the record, X is the is select. Oh, you're starting the battle.
Yeah.
You weren't supposed to start the battle.
I already started the battle as you say we were gonna save. I was like, oh well.
Oh, well, I guess I'll just go as far as I can then.
Also, that's a Verizian.
Yeah, that's a legendary, and he's got 6 Pokemon, so it's gonna be a hot second.
Goosh. It's Steel,
I'm just
though,
gonna
right?
go straight into the gym. I'm not gonna check anywhere else.
No, don't take me down. Down, 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 down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And this is where we get copyright claim.
You're not singing that good.
That's true. Also, that song is not that good. I don't really feel like singing it. Nice job killing yourself with recoil, idiot. Damn, that was 1,400 experience. Right? Let's see. Let's see. What does retaliate?
I'm also pretty close to being ready to evolve my Petalil. It's only got a few more moves till it learns, or a few more levels till it learns Energy Ball, I think.
Yeah, I need to level and get my my Vulpix to learn Flamethrower, which I think is the
and
next.
A Weedle. This bitch.
Oh, that. Okay.
Okay, Eevee's not bad.
No, the way we do things is not anywhere near ideal.
I think I need to go left.
And I wish that. I mean, like I said, but and that's the thing is as I said, I have a finger in the pot for this as an infrastructure for what strategy said in chat to not just randomly start talking like a crazy person. But I work for the government. I don't work for a private company making tons of more money on this that I could be. Wow, that Jellicent has flash fire. Okay.
Ah!
I
don't like this anymore.
That's the Zekrom Curium.
It's Kyurem Black, yes.
Holy shit.
Let's see if I can put it to sleep. Oh yeah, put it to sleep. Do we have train tracks that run by my house? Oh no, I think it's a helicopter.
Well, there was a cool thing I saw on the internet about someone videoing a helicopter, but the camera couldn't keep up with the blade spinning, so it just looked like it was moving without the blade spinning. Super cool. Frame rate is really neat.
Yeah, aliasing. This thing is definitely going to kill me the moment it wakes up. I'm going to risk one more turn. But the moment it wakes up, it's just going to murder me.
I mean, probably.
Ooh, I outspeed it. Okay, I'm going to kill it.
That's so funny that it's freaking a black Irium. Man.
I mean, I had plenty of luck on the route where I already caught a shiny, which I didn't even look at what its ability was. I never went back to the Pokemon Center.
Oh, the Venusaur?
Yeah, I never went and checked it out because I just was trying to find that Soul Rock. I wanted that Bennettite.
Pancham.
Palpitoad. Send in you.
Oh, goodness gracious, man.
How is that thing faster than me? Is Petalil that bad?
Probably not super fast as an unevolved form. Ooh, I can learn Dragon Claw. Let's get rid of Sandstorm. Sandstorm's crap anyway. I don't do Sandstorm strats.
Oh, Doduo's
the
evolving.
Duo! We finally get to see it! Oh, sweet. My Vulpix is learning Flamethrower.
Oh, you got... Ooh, very nice. You can evolve that after this battle.
Yep. Nice.
I mean, yep. That's what I expected.
Yep, pretty much.
It's mint flavored.
Now its ability changed.
Yeah, okay, so first off, let me heal up my
And now you can get rid of it if you want to. Well, that's gonna hurt a lot.
Let's see what Dodu is. I don't even remember what its ability was before. It wasn't that good. Serene Grace. Boost the likelihood of additional effects happening. That's solid.
I mean, if
I can get some moves.
He learns Fury Attack, doesn't he? Or he has learned Fury Attack, so you can just...
You're thinking Multi-Link or whatever. That's Skill Link, which I do have a Pokemon that has that, but that's a different thing.
Well then.
This is like, if your move can flinch, it has a higher chance of flinching. If your move can burn, it has a higher chance of burning.
I don't know that he can do that.
That said, you know what?
He learns Tri-Attack.
It learns Tri-Attack.
Which can burn, paralyze
or freeze. And it's like a 30%... Oh, Suicune.
Okay.
It's a 30% chance of one of them happening, and I believe Serene Grace boosts that by 50%. So I believe it goes to 45%.
Holy.
So like half the time it would do something. I think.
That's kind of nutty, dude.
You should Google what Serene Grace does. You should Google the math on it.
I'll do that here when I'm done with this battle. Because we got to beat the second gym. I beat him. He's done. I am finished. So I can do all the Googling and such, and we can end after this.
Serene Grace. Boost the likelihood. Oh, the chances of a move having a secondary effect is doubled.
Doubled?
So Tri-Attack would actually do stuff most of the time.
60% of the time? Ooh, I got TM for Nightshade.
Ooh, that's not like the best move in the world, but it can definitely help you out in a pinch. So like,
I have Dragon Rage already, so I'm gonna save there and just gonna chill while you finish up the gym.
Yeah, this should be. Oh, you want me to finish the whole gym?
I mean,
okay, I can do that. This shouldn't take long.
Ah, we're fine. Antine. I gotta say, for those of you who have tuned into my streaming recently, I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter. Obligatory. God damn, that game is fun. So for Joe, I don't know if you played the demo and you fought Magnamalo.
I did not play the demo, though I've seen some videos of Magnamalo.
Okay, so Magnamalo is just worse Nergigante.
This person had Suicune and Raikou. I just need to say that.
Damn. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Magnamalo seems rough.
He is rough. He's a really cool fight. His mechanics are neat.
Does he have the same skeleton as Nerg? I can't imagine so.
He's fairly similar to Nerg.
I feel like they've got I feel like the new monster of the game probably shouldn't share a skeleton with any
I
of
don't
the
know
other
if it's a
monsters.
1-for-1, but there's definitely like
Reiko is truant.
that's bad. It's definitely it has some Nurg feel to it, but he is way worse than fighting Nurg. I'd fight Nurg. I'd fight high rank crazy Nurg before I'd fight this fucking guy. Oh my god, Magnamalo is the worst. His Hellfire is just so difficult to deal with.
He does look like he's super annoying because he has like things that explode on you after the fact or something like that.
Yeah, the Hellfire attaches to you and then explodes. So it's like a Teostra explosion, like 30 to 45 seconds later, and it hurts.
Yeah, that's super annoying.
It's super annoying. But he's a cool fight.
You should start playing Gunlance though.
I don't like it. I tried Lance and Gunlance and I don't like it. I'm trying Switch X right now, and I think Switch X is
no, Gunlance is definitely weird. Oh, he leads with a Poliwag.
Nice.
I'll be fine.
I do gotta say, so last night we were doing some high rank stuff and we were fighting Baroth. And in
Baroth or Barioth?
No, Baroth.
Okay.
Monster Hunter World Mud Dragon Boy Baroth.
Yeah.
And in the same area that was Baroth was also our very friendly, very fun, totally not a pain in the ass Super Saiyan monkey.
Oh, Rajang.
And we beat his ass.
Nice. I saw that Rajang was in the game from the beginning.
Yeah, we beat his ass, and then we went and beat Baroth. And so
that's funny.
What's really fucking comical though is because I've done the hub with Matt, Sam, and Max. We haven't had time to farm monsters. We were just getting up to high rank, so I'm still on like a rarity 2 low rank armor fighting a fucking Rajang.
That's really funny.
He does like most of my life in like one attack.
Regice?
Is it Regice? Ooh. Do you have anything to do with that?
I don't think I really have anything.
You don't have any fire Pokemons.
But I have...
You have Flame Burst on him, do it.
Yep. Yeah, I have Flame Burst. I feel like Oh, Banette has Will-O-Wisp. That's what it has. That's not the same thing.
Game is super good, super fun.
Oh, no, I don't doubt it. And, like, if I wasn't playing other stuff, if I didn't have other stuff on the horizon, I totally would do it. Oh, it's raining.
That's gonna suck.
Wasn't even a frickin' point to doing Flame Burst. Especially against Regice, who's a... Oh, right! Luxray hits everything twice.
Right, because of the kid move.
Oh my god, yes, from Parental Bond. Okay. I'll just beat the rest of this gym with this.
I cursed you.
Yeah, no, if I didn't have other stuff, I'm playing, like I said, I'm playing Bravely Default, which has been super fun.
Oh yeah.
I think you need to pick up... I know that you Bravely Default 1 and Bravely 2nd, like they have some issues that I completely acknowledge and think are not great.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a fan of the JRPG genre, there's no reason
Bravely
not
Default
to play 2. Bravely Default 2. It's
a
great game. It's a great time. It's slick. It knows what it's good. It's just a good game.
Yeah, I need to finish. I mean, so we have Monster Hunter playing right now, and I really, really like it. You and I need to play more Valheim as well.
Yeah, at some point we need to squeeze that in.
That game is fun. And then we have... I gotta finish all the other stuff that I've started that I need to just...
Yeah, you gotta finish AOC. You gotta finish...
Strikers and stuff like that. But, I mean, we don't have... I mean... We have Mass Effect, and then we have E3, but the games at E3 aren't going to come out for a while, and the couple games that they've announced recently, I have no fucking interest in, so I might be set for a significant amount of time, especially after Mass Effect comes out.
Yeah, no, I Bravely Default 2 isn't like... It's not...
Oh, except for
genre-bending, super amazing.
Rune Factory
I can't
5.
believe there's never been anything like this. It's just really good. It's just executed really well.
Rune Factory 5 is something I will have.
Yeah, I think that Bravely Default 2 is just like, you like JRPGs and turn-based combat with job and class systems, then you want to play this game because it's really good. Like, it's just as good. And the voice acting is good. The characters are fun. The Jobs are cool. I think I have all the jobs. I maybe they'll surprise me with one or two more, but I'm actually pretty sure I have all of them. The the pacing of this game is way better. Obviously, the first game had some serious problems with how it paced the end game, especially. Yeah, we can do that. But this one is great.
Yeah, it does definitely seem like something I would probably.
It is.
I can't wait for Final Fantasy
dark.
Final Fantasy 16 to come out in 4 years.
Right.
I still technically need to play Final Fantasy 7R, and it's free for me now.
You do. Yep, it is.
It doesn't have the PS5 enhancements, but I can still play it on the PS5.
Yeah, I started it and got a decent way through it, and then they announced that all the new stuff was coming. I'm like, well, I guess I'll finish for the upgrade because we have the stuff. But like,
and that's the thing is, maybe I just wait and I do end up buying that version. Because I guess what I could do is I could start the PS4 version and see if I really like it or not. And if I do, then I can just wait and get the PS5 version and then continue. If I don't, then I can just finish the PS4 version. I didn't pay any money for it, and I'm good.
Yeah, you could just get up to the point of like meeting Aerith or whatever.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You do it that way. Michael, how do you feel about playing Final Fantasy VII on stream? After Xenoblade. And after Mass Effect, because I did promise I would do Mass Effect.
Yeah. Oh, my TM from Grant was Sing.
And Forge.
Which is not amazing, but could be useful. Oh,
I just saved right there. I didn't even leave yet.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
I'm going to leave.
Oh, well, I'm going to leave since I'm already down the thing.
Yeah, I can leave. That's fine. See.
All right, I'll save here.
I did not care for its original. I didn't care for the battle system when I played the demo, but I heard the demo was different than the ending of the actual game of Final Fantasy VII. So who knows?
I mean, it's a little like button mashy.
Yeah, but I mean, so is Kingdom Hearts, honestly.
But so is any turn-based game.
I love Kingdom Hearts.
I'm kind of getting over turn-based games as I've gotten older. I'm kind of like, I just want to be in some action.
Oh, I love turn-based.
I mean, I like them, but then I'm playing Bravely Default, and while it's really good, by the end of the game, I'm kind of like, attack, okay, yeah, and like I've got a strategy down.
That I understand. I can understand.
And it's kind of like I'm doing this. Every battle's the same.
I can understand going from one JRPG to another JRPG. That's rough because it's turn-based and a turn-based, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, and that's what I like about Xenoblade, like. JRPG, all the JRPG tropey whatever goodness, except you don't have to do
play Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana. It's so good.
Whatever. I got Mass Effect.
Good.
I don't have time for that.
It's so good. It's on the Switch, and the music fucking slaps. Oh my god, the music is so good.
FF7R music slaps.
But
Bravely also slaps. Bravely's music is really good.
Speaking of things that slap in Ys, I need to get the new one. 9 is out already. I didn't even know it dropped, and it just came out, and I was like, "Oh shit! I probably need to get that and play it because I love that series."
Oh, let me while I'm getting my drink and while we're between games.
Yeah, we're gonna take a quick break here, and then we're gonna switch to Zelda Wind Waker Randomizer. So don't go anywhere, but stream will shut down for a hot second, and then we'll just be right back up. So don't worry about it. Not yet, though. I haven't even ended the recording. We haven't even ended the podcast yet. Still talking. And Joe's Googling something furiously.
I'm Googling. Just let me Google in peace.
I want a snack.
Well, I've saved up. Do the outro now.
Oh, you're done? You're good? Can I was waiting. I thought you had something for us. Like you were going to say something.
Oh, no. But no.
That's why I was stalling. I was like, oh, you're like between the games. And I was like, is he going to say something?
Yeah, but after we stop recording.
All right. Well, thanks, everybody, for joining us on this very interesting political tax infrastructure-filled episode of Raw Talkin' It. It was a good time, actually. It went by pretty quick after we hit our stride there. And it was a good time. And we beat the second gym finally. So... like that smash button. Follow us on socials and on Twitch and on YouTube and do all that stuff. Yada, yada, yada. No one watches us. You guys are the only ones here. You're stuck in hell. This is purgatory. Have fun.
You got a new follow tonight.
I
Don't
did.
say that.
I did. I'm so happy. We finally broke. Okay, so we've been at like 557 followers for forever. We finally broke that. We're at 566 now. We're going up, baby. To the moon. Something like that.
We like the stock. I don't know.
Like
meme statement.
Diamond hands, right?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Fuck off, everybody.
Monk. Whatever.